God, you don't love God. What's wrong with you? I love God, you don't love God. What's wrong with you? Yeah, yeah. I love God, you don't love God. What's wrong with you? Yeah. It's for my pastors and evangelists. I'm on the dance set. Preach now, preach. We step on the devil head. Oh yeah, you heard what I said. We at the church and we ain't going nowhere. Shout. Turn to my Christ, yeah. I love God, you don't love God. What's wrong with you? I love God, you don't love God. What's wrong with you? I love God, you don't love God. What's wrong with you? Yeah, yeah. I love God, you don't love God. What's wrong with you? Yeah. It's for my pastors and evangelists. I'm on the dance set. Preach now, preach. We step on the devil head. Oh yeah, you heard what I said. We at the church and we ain't going nowhere. Shout. Turn to my Christ, yeah. I love God, you don't love God. What's wrong with you? I love God, you don't love God. What's wrong with you? I love God, you don't love God. What's wrong with you? Yeah, yeah. I love God, you don't love God. What's wrong with you? Yeah. It's for my pastors and evangelists. I'm on the dance set. Preach now, preach. We step on the devil head. Oh yeah, you heard what I said. We at the church and we ain't going nowhere. Shout. Turn to my Christ, yeah. I love God, you don't love God. What's wrong with you? I love God, you don't love God. What's wrong with you? I love God, you don't love God. What's wrong with you?
Yo, 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 what's good? Welcome to the TSM's Motivational Podcast Series, where we focus on three different topics. That's growth, education, as well as awareness over here. Now, tonight we have a great interview lined up for everyone. But first, before we get into all that, I'm going to make sure that my connection is good. We're going to have a great interview. And, if my connection is not as good, then I have my workers down below. How's everybody day going? Y'all let me know if my connection good. Y'all make sure y'all let me know down below. How's everybody day been? First off, real quick, grade y'all day 1 through 10. I'm going to say my day was definitely a 10. And I got to say shout out to the sponsor of this podcast, T-Water. You guys can go to TSM Entertainment, Google it.com, and check out all the products we have, including our great T-Water that's now with electrolytes. All right, cool. Seems like the connection is going good. So we're going to go ahead and bring Jayla up. That's who we'll be interviewing, and this one is going to be fun. So let's get right into it. At any point for my workers, if my connection cut out or acts weird, y'all let me know down below. Jayla, this thing happens. So if I cut out while you're up above, just look down below and read the chat, and the ladies are going to keep you comfortably until I return on the scene. But let's get into it. I want to say shout out to tonight's sponsored channel, Precious Gems. So definitely make sure that y'all check her out. She's the sponsored channel for tonight. Every podcast we're gonna have a sponsored channel, and tonight is Precious Gems. So shout out to her. That's the link, Jayla. So what you're gonna do is click on that link, and it's gonna bring you right up. You can have your camera off or on; it's optional. And the same thing with your microphone. And we're gonna make you comfortable. We're gonna make you very comfortable. Slim Shell, I don't know if you heard or you made it back in time enough to hear. My connection gets eerie at any point. Just keep the young lady above comfortable. TSM rapper fan page. Thank you so much for coming. Much respect and appreciation to all. I did shout you out earlier. Much respect and appreciation. Like I said, I'm in a new place, people. Not a house, but I'm in a new place for right now, a new area for right now. So I don't know what the connection is going to be, but we're waiting on Jayla to come up. And once again, we're going to shout out that sponsor, Tea Water, man, made now with electrolytes. So y'all definitely tap in. And also, the merch is still available, folks. Make sure that y'all tapping in with the merch. I haven't came up with any new designs yet due to me being so busy and just growing now. I'm like there now. I'm at a celebrity status now. So yeah. All right, we have the guest up in his house. Let's get her up here. Let's get her up here.
Oh my goodness. Thank you. It is a pleasure to be on this platform right now. I truly appreciate you.
Yo, listen, it's like an honor to get to do this with you because like I wouldn't even say I met you at the beginning of your YouTube journey, but like from when I met
It
you,
was at the
like
be-
now.
it was basically at the beginning of me starting my channel. Like, well, starting off making content for sure.
You see what I'm saying? And so it's great to get to see
Yes.
people grow. And another thing, though, let me tell you one thing that's special about you, Jayla. You probably noticed, but this is one special thing that makes you stand out. I've met so many different people around the time I met you. And do you know how difficult it is to get somebody to pay attention and just be loyal and continue to stay a part of the community? That's a rare gemstone, and you are definitely a rare gemstone. And it's not like you kept yourself out. You was within the community. I seen you commenting on other people. I'm like, yo, she's up in there now. I see
That's
people asking
right.
me how's Jayla doing. So how do you feel about your growth?
Man, I'm just so grateful. I truly am. I'm just so grateful that my stuff is getting recognized. I'm truly grateful for you making that intro song for me. I just was like, "Oh my goodness." I was just so happy. It was kind of like meeting a celebrity, my favorite rapper, for sure. So I thank you. I mean, I'm just and when I seen that she was doing content on the bullying thing, that's what really touched my heart. Cause I mean, if you want to start asking me questions about that, I mean, I like this smile has been a long time coming because I was in a really dark space for sure. And this YouTube thing has really opened up this smile for me and brought it back in my life. So I thank you for letting me get on here and tell my story for sure.
So let me tell you something. Let me ask you something. Uh oh, I think she got cut out. Are you still
Yeah,
here?
my phone was
Okay,
ringing. I'm
she's back.
good.
Okay, so with me, I'm gonna just be upfront and forward with it. With me growing
I'm
up,
sorry. Go ahead.
with me growing up, I was molested like repeatedly, like time after time after time, and so like like I was so different from like other kids in school. That was like, you know what I'm saying? Like they was more like the bad street kids. You could tell their parents, and so I got bullied a lot, and like I never like really spoke about it, and like even as an adult, like I was like afraid to even talk about it because who wants to admit that? But I felt like it was important because there's somebody out there that this touched more than it touched me. And you seem to be one of those people. Can we elaborate on how bullying impacted your life negatively and how
Well,
it
I
follows you?
mean, well, the thing was is my 18-year-old son, okay? And like I said, I'm saying this with a smile now because I know that my baby is proud of me. That was my only child. It was 5 months after his 18th birthday. He was actually taken up for his best friend that was getting bullied. And my baby, I want to say my baby, but he was 18 because that was my only child. And he had a car. He bought his own car. He was just about to graduate. He didn't even get to graduate high school. Um They killed my baby. They shot him and killed him. He actually was running because he actually had a gun, but he didn't have it on him. And they still don't know who did it, supposedly. Like I said, the streets talk, of course, because like I know that he was taking up for his best friend that was getting bullied. And 2 weeks later, his best friend got shot in the leg. Probably they was gonna kill him also. And this had my son was born January 31st, 2004. I was in the Navy at the time.
Okay,
Um,
so hold on. Let's not rush through it. Let's get on
okay,
a couple
okay, okay,
important facts here.
okay.
So not only that his life got taken away, but it got taken away due to him standing up for someone, standing up to practically basically bullying. Was your son? You raised your son this way? What type of could you tell us what type of person your son
Oh, he
was?
was a leader. He was a leader. He always was a leader. Like, they had like this would happen in Louisville, Kentucky. You know where the Kentucky Derby is and all of that. So they have
Exactly.
this amusement park. This is just an example of they had this amusement park out there called Kentucky Kingdom, and he used to always go there. He had a season pass every summer, and it was to me. I would say that was his daycare. um, and the park would call my phone like about him, like so he they would it was always like he was the example. Like everybody looked up all in his group of friends. People looked up to him. Um, he was always the leader. Like he was very smart. I know people would say that about all their kids, but his favorite subject in school was math. Um, okay, and in elementary, um, it was him and one other student that got the highest grades in all the whole school when they graduated fifth grade. Um, and he went to Indian Trail Elementary. That's in Louisville, Kentucky, also. And my son, his name was Michael Jeremy West Jr. And I raised him just to be a leader. He was always outspoken, always if anything, if he got in trouble with anything, he would want to run the cameras back. Like he would always question stuff, always. So like I said, this is my first time ever having an interview or even talking about my son like this. So I thought this would be easy, but it is kind of getting to me. But I appreciate this. I truly do. So I'm gonna try to keep this smile on my face, you guys.
That's that's
Um,
that's that's another important thing. So I'm gonna kind of shift this narrative a little bit. That's another
okay.
important thing because I'm one of those people. I'm one of those men that like when you see my videos, etc. It's always a smile. You see the pictures, they always see me smiling. And so with you, I knew it was something, but other people they don't understand that smiling gets certain people through so much pain. And so people may look at your videos and see you smiling every time. We see them goals every time we click
For
on the video.
sure.
All I see is the go. So what keep you smiling through, everything? Because that isn't like, yo, I lost the dog, I'll get through the grief. No, this is something that follows you until you're gone. What keeps you smiling through that?
That I know that my son is proud of me because, like I said, I went down a very dark path. Um, in January, I haven't had a drink of alcohol in over a year. January will be over a year. I'm completely sober. I just moved to Houston, from Louisville, Kentucky, and I just got my own place. So I kind of show it a little bit. But I'm very grateful. Grateful.
Inspiration. Inspiration,
Um,
and I'm definitely
yeah,
happy for you.
yeah,
Let me ask you
very.
this. Let me ask you this. Let's talk about Jayla, the person. What's a typical day like for Jayla? What is a typical day like for you?
Let's say I wake up, of course, and the first thing I do is I pray. I pray. I thank God. I thank God for waking me up. I thank God for keeping me in my right mind. I tell myself I love myself. I like myself. I believe in myself. I can do it. Never give up. And if you go to my YouTube channel, you will see some of my videos that I do say that almost every single day. I love myself. I like myself. I believe in myself. I can do it. Never give up. I say that. I used to walk. Well, I was walking around the block every single morning, like between 6 and 8 in the morning. I would go walking and just do those morning affirmations. Every Thursday from 11 to 2, I was going to art therapy. I don't know if y'all want to see some of my art therapy work, but I do have some of that. But I'm gonna show it anyway, just cause we don't.
That's
So
the purpose. You need to
yeah.
gain every
So like
clock
I
point
said, I
while you
just
are
moved
here.
into this place. So I have all my art therapy stuff, and that's like a picture of my son that that I had made in art therapy. I don't know if you can see that one. Wait.
Yeah,
There.
we can see it
Can
good.
y'all see it?
Yeah.
And I actually still have his baby book that's got all of his stuff. Like I even have his um everything, his hospital bins and all of that. So and then
Yo,
this one
yo,
is like an old man and a chicken. Like, I don't know if you can see. Can you see that?
yeah, we can see it.
Yep. And then so I just I just do stuff like that. So I also, like I said, I was in the Navy also. So that's that. Um and I just try to stay positive. I go to church and that's about it.
So let me ask you this. Why don't we, and is it because it's something that you still trying to get through? Why don't we see more about your son on the channel? I feel like, as an outsider looking in, I feel like that's
In my content, you talking about as far as like making content
yeah,
about
yeah,
my
like
son?
as
I
far
have
as
a lot
video.
more stuff on Facebook, honestly. Um, if y'all was to go to my Facebook page, which is Jayla Jayla Ariana Ariana, that's my Facebook page. Um, I have videos of him dancing. I have stuff like that. But I really don't know. That is a very good question of why. I don't know why I haven't really put him on
You
YouTube. I have like one video of him on YouTube, but
you have a
um,
community. You have a community wall. We would love to see a picture. You post one picture of your son on the community wall.
yeah. But I truly
So,
appreciate.
any upcoming ideas for any up? Do you have any upcoming
My
ideas
thing
for your YouTube?
As far as upcoming ideas is I just wanted to input as far as working with your children now, when you were saying how do you raise your kids, or as far as being a leader and stopping the bullying. Just teach your kids kindness. I don't want to force religion on anybody or nothing like that, but teach them, about creation, teach them about kindness, teach them about manners, teach them don't be a jerk, you know teach them respect, teach them being polite. And I this is all coming from the heart, because I did not even, this is just coming out as I'm speaking. So you never know what a person is going through. Like you said, as far as my smile and everything. So you never know what these kids are going through at home. Um, and like you said, as far as getting bullied and you never brought it up to anybody. And it just goes to show that, my son taking up for his friend where it led, and it didn't have to, escalate to that. And now my son is gone, and there's no telling what these other kids that did this, what's going on with them. So my heart goes out to their family too as well. um and I, like I said, I'm truly grateful for you giving me this outlet, because I have never ever got to speak my piece. So I thank you. I thank you so very much for letting me come on your platform and do this. And
Yo,
hopefully,
I thank you for doing it here first. That's a very important. I'm sorry to cut
man,
you off.
man, and we can only go up from here, man. So TSM rapper, my favorite rapper, my favorite inspiration. You are truly amazing person, and I love your daily dose of positivity. I love that. I love it, love it, love it. Keep it up. Keep it up. I love that. Daily dose of positivity.
I
That's what's
appreciate
up.
that. Listen, so before you get out of here, I gotta ask you to give the people some inspiring words to leave out with.
Stay vigilant. Always keep your head on a swivel. Be kind. Don't be a jerk. If you're going to be around somebody, care about them, or else get away from them. That's all. Love thy neighbor. That's it. And I holla. Please go and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And please don't forget to go and
She's more like family for me now. A lot of us don't see or get to acknowledge the connection that we build with other YouTubers, in which we're not supposed to see everything, but me and Jayla definitely built a connection that's more like family than anything. And she's always sending me donations out the blue. I was like, what the heck this come from? And it's always her face. And so I really appreciate that. I appreciate everybody down below in the chat. Remember, if you guys want to send any donations, $ TSM Entertainment, Cash App. I really appreciate y'all time being here, and I thank my team most of all. Without y'all, you already know it could not be done, definitely. Check out the website, tsmentertainment.com. We do have that freestyle that Jackie asked me to upload, and I'm going to upload that after this show ends. So y'all make sure that y'all tune in and be there for the premiere of that.
Turn to my Christ, yeah. I love God, you don't love God. What's wrong with you?